AngularJS provides a lot of inbuilt functions. We'll study Angular copy function right now. Let's look at this simple Angular app application with the copy example as the application and example controller as the controller. Now definitely, as we don't see the script tag defining the function, we see a script tag where it is sourcing the Angular file. If you have received the code in a format, it may be probably with an error because I don't have this JS folder, and that's the reason I am not getting the right output. So you may have to have a look at that, whether you have that JS folder or not, depending upon which version of the code you have received. Now, we send out to codes to people who have subscribed, so or you can just type it yourself. Now we have this form and the leader, and we are just outputting it as it is here. Now let's look at this. We have a form tag and we have no validate. These are HTML attributes. We can leave that for now. That means we are telling that we do not want to use HTML's validations. That's what is no validate. A simple label with a name and then which has an input of type text. The other one is input of type number, and they are being stored in a model named user. Now user is an object with one of its property name, the other one being age, and then the gender. We take the gender male or female, and based on that we save the value, right? For the input radio ng model, user gender is the second one is female, the first one is male, right? Let me make the code broader. This will be easier to understand. Now on click, now there are two buttons here, reset and the save. So these are the labels of the button. You see whatever I write here, that's the label of the button, and the save is the save button. And in first case I call the reset function. So on click, on Angular click is calling a reset function and the update function. These are definitely available in our JS file. So let's look at Angular copy.js file. We use method chaining here to make the module copy example and then chain it to the controller example controller. Let's look back at the controller. We have the example controller as the Angular controller, right? Now in this file we have a value which is an object. Leader is an object, a JSON object, and reset is a function, update is a function. What does reset do? Reset will copy the value of leader to the user, right? Or you can do an update. This is an example of copy having two arguments and copy with one argument. With only one argument you can assign it to a particular value, and with two arguments you anyway copy from the first one to the second one, right? So you can run this code and observe the behavior for yourself.